The Farragut housing complex is home to a diverse community of people on a tri-superblock. Our studio is experimenting with different designs which involve the site in its entirety. Shortly, you will see many different solutions that can be applied to the Farragut housing complex and all the buildings that reside within it.
Farms at Farragut is designed as a regenerative community with the purpose of tackling food insecurity within the Farragut houses as well as within the local New York City community. To mitigate this food scarcity issue, each tower in the community would house indoor industrial vertical farms, and in between the towers are large acres of land that will allow for traditional farming. The vertical farms alone would produce enough to feed approximately 30,000 people. In between the towers are opportunities for additional housing. For both the additional housing and the towers, the first 2 floors are commercial and communal areas, such as produce markets and cafes that source ingredients from the Farragut farms. All floors above are private residential areas.
Our intention for this project is to create a stronger sense of community education and wellness, and to elevate the interior and exterior experiences while maintaining roots in the site's history. The use of connective walls and arches create a sense of continuity and privacy for the community while maintaining multiple points of access to the surrounding neighborhoods, creating an open and welcoming environment for all area residents. The walls also encourage connectivity physically and culturally between buildings and indoor and outdoor spaces at varying elevations. Parabolic movement and organic linework repeat thematically throughout the design in both large-scale arches and smaller-scale walkways. The use of greenhouses and tapered balconies prioritizes the human experience in public and private spaces alike. We aim to improve public programming by including health and social services and access to community programs to create a unified identity for both the residents and the public.
The goal of this project is to bring the Farragut housing community and the general public together. First, we devised a structure that resembled the outdoor eating locations adjacent to restaurants in New York City during the pandemic. This will help the Farragut housing developments prosper for generations by increasing the number of eyes on the street. We incorporated green spaces in order to minimize the negative effects built structures have on the surrounding environment. In the process, we incorporated carbon sequestration and a rainwater gathering device to make the building energy efficient. We aim to design a building that integrates biophilia, allowing the project to essentially be self-sufficient for future generations.
Hello, my name is Tony, and me along with Dylan Harshini has made a transformation to the Farragut housing site, which aims to establish not only meaningful connections among the existing residential buildings, but also aims to create a link to the surrounding area of the Brooklyn Navy Yard. Bridges are constructed across the site, physically linking the Farragut housings. These bridges not only act as passageways, but also house numerous programs including light manufacturing workshops, office spaces, residential units, green spaces, etc. With this scheme, we are able to create a self-sustaining community within the area of the site. Additionally, residential units will also be provided in the superstructure.